I will say the challenges that I had with cooking the meal, I did post a longer video of us doing the bacon because that's just a separate video of its own. um, but y'all, I know that was the first time I've ever cooked actual bacon because I just don't cook bacon. It's not really that I don't know how people cook bacon. I've just never cooked bacon because I don't cook bacon. But I guess I have now. So that was my first time and I was doing it with my grandma. But here's the thing. I will say a couple of challenges when it comes to cooking. So a blindness challenge for me when it comes to like making bacon, for example, is I have to be a certain distance close enough for me to see the details that you all see if you're not looking as close as I am. I don't need to be like on top of the what I'm making, but kind of have to be close enough to where I can, observe it. Is it done all the way yet? And even still, I may have to ask, like, I'm not sure if this is fully done, but something like bacon can be tricky because the grease will come up and hit you in the face and you don't want that. So I have to be really careful with that. And so it's hard for me to actually know, can I see the bacon? No, not necessarily where I'm from. I can, but I can't. So I don't know if it's getting fully done because I don't want to be close enough to where the grease is going to, get me in the face. So that's one of the challenges with cooking bacon. Will that keep me from cooking it? No, absolutely not. But I've noticed and I've learned that's one of my challenges, I have to say. And then another challenge with that is I have a hard time, so I cannot, a lot of people don't know this, but I can't do a lot of things with my left hand. Like, this is hard to explain. So my left hand can move. It's not like it's not functional, but with the cerebral palsy, I can't eat foods with my left hand when it comes to with silverware. Like, I can when it's not, but bringing my hand up to my mouth is actually really, it's stretching my wrist into an uncomfortable level. So I don't use silverware. I don't do a lot of things with my left hand. So I can't even, it's fine. But with my right hand, like I said, it is functional. However, flipping bacon, I know that can be a challenge for blind people in general. I don't want to speak for all blind people. I've just heard of some people tell me that. But I will say for me also, double that. With cerebral palsy, it's really hard for me to take some spatulas, forks, and spoons and flip the bacon over like I need to. That's a challenge. It doesn't mean that I'm not able to do it. It's just a really, really hard challenge to do. So I have to kind of find what's the easiest way to do this. And it may just be challenging all the time. And that's okay. But I did want to explain that. But what's not challenging is mixing everything together, stirring it up. And sometimes I do use my hands to, after I'm stirring it up, obviously wash your hands when you cook. Always clean, always wash your hands. Very, very good. That's what I do until I kind of make sure all the cheese and everything is mixed out on the top, if I want cheese on the top, or mixed in with it. And I'm not gonna like put my hands deep down in the pan of food, but I may need to use my hands to be my eyes sometimes while I am cooking. So I make sure it looks like what I think it looks like, because I can see the food when I'm making it, but it also helps to have that extra sense of touch sometimes to make sure it looks like what you want it to. So anyway, I just thought I'd explain that. That's really cool. So yeah, but there are some challenges, but cooking is still fun and I really enjoy doing it, and we always find a way around it.